Hello, I'm Christy Coley, Solutions Engineer for Agile Frameworks. Today I'm going to show you scheduling and dispatch capabilities inside of MetaField. Right now I'm currently logged into a MetaField instance as an administrator, which means I see all areas of MetaField. If I was a scheduler, I might only have access to the scheduling area. So I'm going to put on my scheduling hat right now, and I'm going to pretend that I'm a scheduler. So I'm going to click on Scheduling, which will bring me into the scheduling area of MetaField. From here I can see all the assignments that have previously been made for my field staff. I can see all the assignments in a calendar view, and each of the blocks represents an assignment. An assignment can be given to one or more technicians. As you can notice from the calendar, each of the assignments has a different color. The color corresponds with where my work order or assignment is in the process, whether it's been submitted to my field staff technicians, whether it's been accepted, completed, so on. I can view it from a calendar view in a month, day, or week view. I can also view my assignments in a list view. So here's an example of list view. From here, I can make updates across multiple work orders. This is helpful if a technician calls in sick and you need to reassign all of his work orders for that day. There also is a technician view, which again is a view of all the work orders, but this time it gives me all of my technicians on the left and all of the work orders for the week across the screen. I also have an option to view them in a day view. This is the view that I like the best because it allows me to see free and busy time throughout the day. So if I get a call from a client, I can assign a work order to someone who I see has available time during the time frame that was requested. For example, let's say I get a call from a site rep telling me that I need to schedule someone out at my job site, and the job is this new shopping center. I previously selected this job, so all I have to do is click Add Work Order for Current Project. When I do that, I get the Add New Work Order screen. I would need to complete all areas that are marked with an asterisk, as those are required fields. At this point, I would need to identify what type of work needs to be performed. In this example, I'm going to have my field staff perform some density field tests. The address and city are pre-populated based on the project. I can override those as needed, or I can add in a more specific location. So if this was a large job site, I could say maybe arrive at the northwest corner of the site. After I've identified what type of work and where it needs to be performed, I would enter when it needs to happen. So let's say I needed to do this sometime today. I need to arrive at the job site at 9 a.m., and I anticipate that the work will take a couple of hours. I do have an option to make it recurring if perhaps this work I knew was going to take place over several days, or I could mark it as available if it just needed to happen sometime today. After I identify when the work needs to take place, I would select the appropriate technician. There are some checkboxes up here which are handy ways of filtering the list of technicians to perhaps only those that are certified to perform the work and have previously been scheduled on the project. So if I click Add Technician, I'm going to get a list of technicians that meet those criteria. In this case, Jane Smith is the only technician who's previously been on the job site and is certified to perform this work. So I'm going to select Jane. I do have an option to add additional technicians if this work required more than one person to visit the job site. I can optionally record who called in the work, and there are notes for the technician, as well as personal notes for me, the scheduler. As you can see, some of these notes are already populated. That is because we have an area called project specifications where this information can be entered in and populated for every assignment made. Once I'm happy with my work order, I can click Submit to Technician. The work order is then saved and it's viewable from the calendar view again. So now that we have that assignment saved in the calendar, let's see how our field staff received the assignment. So if we open another browser, and I have a generic Gmail account opened up, I can see that my field staff received an email with that assignment. I also could have optionally received a text message with a brief description of the assignment as well. So from here, my field staff can simply click on My Assignments and be taken into that area of MetaField in order to accept the assignment and complete it. So now that I'm in MetaField, in the My Assignments area, I can open it up, and as a field user, I can see where the work is going to be performed, when it's going to happen, as well as what items have been requested of me to be completed. I can then accept the work order. So then from here, after I've accepted my work order, I can open up the area of MetaField in order for me to complete my assignment. In this case, we were requested to perform some density testing, so it brought me into that area of the application. So I could just complete all of my soil nuclear gauge tests and record all the information inside of MetaField. Once I was done with all of my density testing, I could return to the My Assignments area of the application and I can complete my assignment. Thanks for watching this brief presentation on scheduling and dispatch capabilities in MetaField. Please contact Agile Frameworks if you would like a full demo of MetaField.